I'm not going to all the different parts of the Bible, but the men of God are supposed to turn you from your evil ways by preaching the law. And consistently, we see the false prophets do not want to preach the law, and they're not telling people to stop sinning. Isaiah 56 talks about false prophets, and it describes them as dogs. Now, look at verse number 10. The Bible says, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. So what do we see here? The Bible describing them as dumb dogs. What's dumb here? It's not talking about being stupid. It's talking about not being able to bark, not being able to make a noise, being silent. So what is it saying? It's saying the false prophets, they never warn against God. They never warn against the commandments. They never warn against God being upset with you. They're dumb in that regard. Yeah. They never say anything negative. It's Joyce Meyer's, God's not mad at you. Not only that, they're greedy dogs, meaning they can never have enough money. They're insatiable. Just like a dog itself, you put out the food bowl and the dog will eat until it's gone. You know, cats will kind of just pick a little bit and then move on, come back later. Like you can kind of, for a lot of cats, you can just set food out and they'll come back to it here and there. They don't necessarily just decide, I'm going to eat it all right now. Yeah. Whereas a dog, it doesn't matter if you put out a day's worth of food, 2 days worth of food, a week's worth of food, the dog will consume it. Yeah. In fact, he'll consume it so much that he might even vomit, and then he'll eat the vomit. Because that's what a dog is like. And it's saying this is what a false prophet is like, is he can never have enough money. There would not be enough. He can't have enough things. He just wants everything. Here's another thing they can't have enough of is wives. You know, you look at this group, talk about greedy dogs. You talk about Joseph Smith of the Mormons stealing everybody's wife. And then not even having enough wives, so they have to keep getting younger and younger and younger to the point where he's a literal pedophile. Yes, Joseph Smith is a literal pedophile, just like the exact same religion of Mormonism is Islam, which Muhammad is the same way. Someone that can't have enough wives, so he heaps unto himself all these wives, including Aisha, who's a little girl, and consummates the marriage when it's just a little girl because he's a literal pedophile again. Okay? So you can really tell what these false prophets are like. They're greedy. They can't have enough. They just want an insatiable amount of money, an insatiable amount of women, and just lust, and they just can't be satisfied with anything.